Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Cat Scratching with Holly. You know what the premise is. This is where we scratch, in this case, New York State Instant Lottery tickets in hopes of winning cat food so that we can buy some cat food for our Bengal cat, Holly. Holly's so excited. Well, if we don't win any money, we had a good run yesterday. We won some cash, so we got some cat food yesterday. But today, let's try to win again so we can keep the streak going. You can start eating more wet food and less of the kibble. Today, Holly is watching us, sleeping in her basket. And let's jump right in. Now, this is different than just a number match. This is actually New York State's poker, and you win up to $1 million in a ticket. These are $5 tickets. We have 4 of these to scratch today. And the premise is that it's a simple hand of poker. You have 5 chances to beat the champion. So you will scratch the community cards and the champion's cards, and that will be essentially a poker hand. And then you scratch your 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mating those up with the community cards to see if your hand beats their hand. And for the folks that don't know, poker hands, on the back is a description of which hands beat which. So it's fairly straightforward, basic poker. We will go ahead, and it says that scratch the 5 players, and the champion's cards reveal 2 cards each. Scratch the community card to reveal 5 cards. Make the best 5-card poker hand for the champion and each player by using either one or both cards plus the 5 community cards. If any player's best 5-card poker hand is higher than the champion's, the best 5 poker hand, you win the prize shown for the player. And the back has the details again, like I just showed you. So let's scratch off the community cards first. Community cards are a king, a 9, a king, so there's a pair of kings, an ace, and a 5. So the community really has not much going for it, except we have the 2 kings. So this should be fairly straightforward. So now let's scratch the champion's hand to see what their hand will be. They have a jack, a king, and 3 kings is going to be tough to beat. Because we're not going to be able to get 4 kings, because he has 1 already. So let's scratch off and see what we've got here. We have a 6 and a 6. So we have 2 pair. And we all know from looking at the back, just to verify they're following standard poker rules, that... Okay, so let's go back to our simple poker hand here. And again, it's the best 5 cards to make a standard 5-card poker hand. And he's going to have 3 kings, and I have kings and 6s. So obviously 3 of a kind beats 2 pair. All right, next. A 2 and an 8. So nothing in that hand. A 5 and a 6. So again, nothing on that hand. A queen and a 7. So nothing on that hand. A 10 and a 10. So again, 2 pair, 10s and kings with an ace does not beat 3 kings. So wah, 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 we've lost. Put that in the loser pile. And I'll put this in the loser pile over here so I don't get it confused. To the next one. Let's scratch the community cards first. An 8, a 4, an ace, a 10, and a 6. So 4, 6, 8, 10, ace. And it's 2 clubs, 2 spades, and a diamond. So let's scratch the champion's hand to see what he has. And he has a 10 and a 4, so the champion has 2 pair, 10s and 4s, with an ace. All right, let's scratch up here for us. We have a jack and a king, so we have 10, jack, king, ace, no queens. We do not have a straight. We have a queen and a queen, so we have queens, and that's it, 1 pair. We have a 4 and a 3. That means we have 4s, and that's it. We have a 3 and a 10, which means we have 10s, and that's it. We have a 7 and a 2, which means we have nothing. So his 10s and 4s, 2 pair, beat our nothing. We're going over to card number 3. Again, these are New York State $5 New York poker cards. So let's scratch the community cards. We have a 5, a 4, a queen, a 7, and a 3. So 3, 4, 5, and a 7. A 6 would give us a straight. Scratch the champion first here. He has a 6 and a 9. So this means that we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the champion has a straight to the 7. So now we'll scratch our cards, and we have a 9 and a 10, and we have nothing. We have a 3 and a king, and we have a pair of 3s. A straight definitely beats that. We have a king and a 10, so we have 10, we have no jacks, so we have nothing. We have a 4 and a 3, so we have a pair of 4s and a pair of 3s. So a two pair does not beat a straight. He's still winning. We have a 2 and a queen. And on this one we have 2 queens, so we do not have anything on the 4th card. On the 3rd card, so let's go to our 4th card, and we have, so that straight definitely beats 2 pair. Okay. All right, distract the community cards. We have a 9, a jack, a 3, an 8, and a 6. So we have 3 hearts, and we have a 6, 8, 9, 3. So all we have going for us here in the community is that we have 3 hearts.
That's a die. Yeah, okay.
All right, scratching the champions cards. He has a 9 and a 9. So again, he has 3 of a kind. He has 9s. So let's start scratching our cards. He has 3 9s. We have a 2, and we have a 3. So we have a pair of 3s. Neither of those are hearts, so we have nothing. We have a 5, and we have a 6. So we have a pair of 6s. We have nothing. We have a 7, and we have a 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts. Not enough. We have nothing. We have a queen, and we have an 8. We have a pair of 8s, so we have nothing. And our last chance, we have a 7 and a 7, so we have a pair of 7s. Again, only 4 hearts, so we have nothing. So he's again beat us with his 3 of a kind. All right, folks, no winning today. So Holly, it's kibble tonight. We will brush up on our poker hands before we do those again. And we'll go from there. So thanks for joining. If you like what we do, please subscribe. We're trying to stay entertaining. We got a Bengal cat here who is ignoring us because we didn't win. So, all right, folks, take care and have a great day. Please subscribe.